Juwan, this may not be one of the biggest games for the Lady Bulldogs as the Lady Tigers are 4-23, 3-13 in a SWAC. But it is very important that they get these 2 wins to make sure that they have a home game right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium.
Yeah, I know they don't need to pay attention to record anything. Just don't take their opponent lightly. But although Grambling State is 0-13 away, they're looking for their first road win of the year. So try and capitalize their season off on some type of high note.
As the Lady Bulldogs win the jump ball, it goes right into Lewis. Lewis layup is no good. Nearly stolen. Here come the Lady Tigers. Coleman. Coleman looks for Holt. As Holt has the ball. She's going to kick it over back to Coleman. Coleman to Parmore. Yancey has the ball. She kicks it up to Coleman. Coleman finds in the post. Basket is good by Jamia Harrison, the 6'3" graduate center out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Jones with the ball. She comes right. She's looking. She finds Dark. Dark has the ball on the right wing. Nice behind the back. Nearly loses the ball. She asks for a screen. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dark, tough pass. Not able to get it to Poe as Ariana Poe is starting tonight. As we're going to be looking for a big performance out of her. Her start here at TM Elmore Gymnasium.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Richards made a switch up to the starting lineups today.
Holt finds. Air ball there from Yancey. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. As Cobb was going to the basket, she was fouled.
Fouls on Grambling is number 23, Alicia Yancey. Yancey's first, team's first.
That'll be Yancey's first, team's first. Jones is going to inbound the ball. Nice pass to Dark. It's up, it's good. Tiara Dark. Nice find there from the lead guard, Nigeria Jones.
Yeah, that was a nice execution of the inbound play right there. Nice basket to start the game for us.
Holt finds Harrison. Ball nearly stolen as Holt comes up with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tough shot from Coleman. It's up, it's good. Justice Coleman, the 5'10" junior guard out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, didn't hesitate on that three-point shot there. Jones, nice penetration. She finds Poe under. It's good. Ariana Poe with the left-hand layup right under the basket. Another nice find there from Nigeria Jones.
Yeah, she seen the center coming over, and she made a nice pocket pass for an easy layup.
As it seems that Jones has been coming into her own here. As I drop some bars there, would you say? She's been coming to her own as the lead guard this season. Nice tip out there from Lewis as here come the Lady Bulldogs. Cobb comes down the court. She finds Poe on the elbow. Poe kicks it over to Jones. Jones gets a screen from Poe. Tough look. Shots up. It's good. Nigeria Jones. As Holt brings the ball up. I believe she was looking for Parmore, but Parmore wasn't past half court. Nice fake there from Holt. Holt kicks it over to Coleman, and it's good.
That's the second jumper of the day there for Coleman. Hopefully we can find a way to slow it down right there and not let it get started.
Jones drives left, finds a nice pass to Poe as Ariana Poe is back on the board again.
Yeah, it looked like Nigeria has the hot hand assisting on the last three baskets for us. Nice finds by her.
Coleman has the ball. She finds Yancey inside. Yancey nowhere to go. She turns the ball over looking for Parmore. Substitution for Grambling State. That's number 40. Bigham is going to check in. for Harrison. Dark has the ball. She moves to the left wing looking for penetration. Nice spin. Shots up. It's good. Tara Dark with the spin move layup.
Yeah, it looked like she caught her own play. She liked what she saw. A nice take to the basket right there by Tierra.
Paramore has the ball. Nice fake. Tough layup. No good, but she's fouled. Foul's going to go on Tierra Dark. That's going to be her first, team's first. Checking in for the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to be number 23, Day-Day Harper.
And hopefully we can limit free throw attempts from Grambling there. They're one of the better shooting teams from the free throw line in the SWAC, shooting 71%.
As the Lady Bulldogs can't really afford to be in foul trouble as they're without one of their key players, Lazaria Saunders, today. As last time we were here at TM Elmore Gymnasium, Saunders was able to knock down the game-winning layup. Jones for three. No good.
Yeah, it's going to be a big missing point on offense and defense missing Lazaria. Hopefully Ariana and DH can step up in her role and continue to do what she would do.
Absolutely, as Coach Richards is going to be having the next woman up mentality. Nice charge there. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Nigeria Jones has the ball. Almost met with the trap. She finds Harper. Harper brings the ball out. She kicks it back over to Jones. Jones kicks it back to Harper. Harper for three. No good. Oh, nearly stolen. It is stolen. She's able to follow her shot and get the steal.
Yeah, nice hustle right there by Day. They getting another possession.
Lewis finds Poe. Poe gets it to Cobb. Cobb, tough shot, no good. Here comes Holt. Holt weaving her way through. She finds Coleman. Coleman, tough look as she traveled on the play. We've got a timeout here with 4:45 remaining in the first quarter as the Lady Bulldogs lead by 1 point here at TM Elmore Gymnasium, 10-9. Absolutely, as like you said, and Coach Richards said to us as well, just one game at a time. As Jones gets the inbound, she finds Cobb. Cobb moves the ball towards the right side of the court. She finds Jones as they get the ball past half court. Jones on the left wing. She gets a screen from Poe. Tough shot, no good. This ball was believed to be tipped out of bounds by Poe. It looked like it went off the hands of Washington as the Lady Tigers are going to take over. Willard has the ball. Washington kicks it over from Coleman. Coleman's shot's no good. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Jones gets the ball down court. She finds Harper. Harper, nice move. Didn't like what she saw there on the right wing. She brings the ball back out. Harper finds Cobb. They have 8 seconds on the shot clock. Lewis gets the ball, and she's fouled. Dariana Lewis, a frequent guest to the free throw line, and I have donned her the home owner of the free throw line here at TM Elmore Gymnasium. As she's going to be looking to convert her free throws here.
Yeah, she always finds a way to either get the ball in the basket or get fouled on the low, and that's why she leads the SWAC in free throws made and free throws attempted.
Absolutely, yes. Lewis is a 64% free throw shooter, attempting over 180 free throws, making 116 of those free throws, might I add.
Yeah, and she had a couple of cold stretches in the middle of the season where they probably brought her percentage down lower than what it would be. but she still, when she's hitting, helping the team out.
She's going to get an offensive foul as Bigham moved her feet as she was getting ready to set the screen. That's going to be Bigham's second. Out come Bigham. In comes number 25, Madison Conley Banks, the 6'1" senior forward out of Kettering, Ohio.
Yeah, and that foul also was Grambling's fourth. So with them closing in on the bonus, hopefully we can get another foul down here in one of these soon possessions and get a couple easy free throws.
With less than 3:30 remaining here in the first quarter, the Lady Bulldogs lead 11-9. As Harper tried to get the ball into Lewis. Ball was tipped out of bounds. Dark has the basketball. She gets ready to move towards the left side of the court. She finds Harper. Harper, nice shot fake. She kicks it over to Lewis. Lewis kicks it outside to Dark. Dark gets inside. We're going to get an offensive foul as Dark tried to feed the ball outside to Thomas. That'll be Dark's second personal foul into the ball game. For Dark will be number 5, Nigeria Jones. As Hilliard has the ball, we're going to get a foul on the floor. That foul's going to be on Lewis. That'll be her first. Coleman has the ball. She finds Willard. Willard, tough spin move. Shots blocked. Get that weak stuff out of here. Here comes Cobb and the Lady Bulldogs. She finds Harper. Harper looking to get inside. She brings the ball back out. She finds Thomas on the post. Thomas, nice move. Up fake, nothing there. She kicks it out, but stolen. Willard has the ball. Kicks it over to Washington. Washington jump shot. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Tigers. As Coleman gets the ball, she kicks it over to Williams. Williams finds Willard, who then finds Washington in the corner. Coleman shot, no good. Coming in for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be number 34, Ariana Poe. Checking in for number 50, Deaja Thomas. Jones has the ball. She's met by 2-3 zone by the Lady Tigers. As Cobb has the ball, she kicks it over to Jones on the left wing. Jones tried to get inside, but she's fouled. As that foul will be on Coleman. As Jones will be shooting 2 of herself now. It's good. Juwan Jones has been having a pretty fair season so far, might we add, as she's been starting at the point guard position.
Yeah, she's really took on the leader of the offense for us. When she's pretty good, good at playmaking for us. She creates the offense. She's also nice on the defensive end, not only with getting steals and defensive contest, but she also gets a couple blocks every now and then. And then in the big moments, she's came up clutch so far this year. Been a big part of our team.
As Cobb is going to be called for a foul, that'll be her first. She got blocked there. Checking in for Cobb is going to be number 11, Miss Janiyah Davis. Good to see her back here at Elmore Gymnasium, as she was missing a couple games for concussion protocol.
Yeah, that's a big part of our offensively and defense for our team. She's a real good perimeter defender, and she's also one of our guards that can stretch the team out with her shooting.
Also checking in for the Lady Bulldogs is number 32, Miss Alexis Evans, last time we saw her, she had a very big game as she converted 8 of the last 10 points in the second half win against Southern.
Yeah,
As she's looking to come up big here as well.
Yeah, she was a real big part of that win, last home win against Southern. When Coach Richards switched up her usual substitution and putting her out there, she came. It was a nice spark plug. Like you said, had 8 of the last 10 points and also had 2 blocks on the other end. It was just a great energy play, and her energy in that run she gave help us win to close out that game.
Evans attempts her second. It's good. Checking again for the Lady Tigers. It's going to be Holt. Holt's going to be checking again for Willard. Holt finds Coleman. Coleman kicks it over to Washington. Washington gets a screen from Coleman. She kicks it up top to Vaughn. Tough shot from Williams, no good. Here comes Jones. Jones coming up the left side of the court. Looks inside for Poe. Poe makes a nice jump stop, no good. Nearly rebounded. It's fouled by Janiyah Davis. She brings the ball back out. She kicks it over to Jones. 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as the Lady Bulldogs lead by 3. Nice shake there from Jones. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Tough pass. She finds Harper. We're going to get a 3-second violation on the Lady Bulldogs. Seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Coach Fred Murray is going to be looking to get one of the last possessions here to end the quarter. Williams doesn't like what she sees. Finds Holt. Holt's shot is good. Jones, nice crossover. Gets inside, bumped a little bit. No good. Rebounded by Evans. Evans shots up. It's good. Alexis Evans' shot is going to be counted in as time expired here at TM Elmore Gymnasium, as referees are going to talk it over. I think this one's going to be reviewed. Very, very tight on time as Evans went to grab the rebound. It looked like she wanted to turn right, get the lay in. It's going to come very close to the wire on this one.
I don't think she might have got it. Might have been a 10th or 2 seconds short.
That was a good call on that one, Juwan, as basket was no good. We're going to end this quarter knotted at 14 apiece as the Lady Bulldogs are going to be looking to close out this game and be able to end a 2-game skid on the road as they return here. As the horn has sounded, Lady Tigers are going to get the ball inbounded. We're going to get this second quarter started. Coleman has the ball. She finds Holt. Holt finds Paramore. Paramore finds Coleman on the right wing. Tough shot from Coleman, no good. Nearly rebounded by the Lady Tigers as Jones is able to come up with the ball. She looks for Harper in the corner. Harper has it in the left corner. She finds Dart. Dart, tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Dart. She's fouled on the offensive putback.
And once again, another free throw, 2 free throws for Dariana down low.
Conley Banks will be going to the bench. She's going to be replaced by Harrison. First shot is no good. Holt has the ball. Holt's going to get it over to Williams. Williams finds Coleman. Coleman looks inside for Fort. That ball's going to remain here with the Lady Tigers. Holt to inbound the ball. She finds Coleman, who then finds Holt for three. No good. Rebounded by Williams. It's up. It's good. Ariel Williams, the 5'9" junior guard from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, it looked like it was a miscommunication by Lady Bulldogs right there. They left Alexis over there open in the corner for the shot. And with Dariana going out there to get her, that made us smaller down the paint, gave up an offensive rebound.
As the free throw was missed, Lewis came down with the rebound, nearly poked away. It's going to remain with the Lady Bulldogs. As Jones is going to be met by Powmore. Going to be seeing a man-to-man defense here from the Lady Tigers. Nice pass from Harper. Harper gets it to Cobb. Nice fake. Didn't see where she was at. Cobb finds the ball in the baseline again. Tough drive. We're going to be called for a blocking foul. As that foul will go on Coleman. That'll be Coleman's second foul. Team second of this quarter.
Yeah, we've been doing a good job again. The Lady Tigers in the foul trouble. We've been doing a good job of slashing to the paint and them trying to draw charges. They haven't been coming up too fine lately.
Tough pass. Here's Lewis for the post shot. She's fouled. As that foul go on Fort. That'll be Forte's first, team's third. At the line for two is the homeowner of the free throw line here at TM Elmore Gymnasium, number 21, Dariana Lewis.
Yeah, with this being her third trip so far of the game to the free throw line, she's been doing a good job of positioning herself down low. And even when she can't get a basket, she's been drawing fouls, which gave us after this, they have 5 extra points for us.
As we mentioned before, Lewis leads the SWAC in free throws made and free throws attempted. Holt looking for Forte, not able to come up with it was Cobb, as it's going to remain here with the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, that was a good job of our Lady Bulldogs forcing the trap off the pick and roll and making her force a bad pass that was unfortunately miscontrolled by Ms. Cobb.
Forte gets the ball, looking for baseline, doesn't like what she sees. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Murray and the Lady Tigers, as they're going to be looking to regroup and get a play in with 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Juwan, we have not been seeing a lot of presence here in the first quarter, opposed to the second quarter here, as Lewis has got more attempts here at the free throw line than she did in the first quarter. What do you think the Lady Bulldogs are going to have to do in order to get the post players more looks?
Yeah, I feel like, well, they really going to have to just put an emphasis on it, try and find a way to catch them in mismatches or any type of way down low. And then also, we can go back to how we were at the beginning of the game with Nigeria coming off the pick and roll. She had a couple good passes out of that, and she gets a steal right here to try and open up our game.
Jones with the fast break. Tough layup. It's up. It's good. Nigeria Jones weaving through the fast break as she got the steal and gets the and one basket.
Yeah, that was a nice scoop layup right there by her. Good job of pushing the pace and not slowing the game down. And one opportunity right here.
Acrobatic play by Jones as she's able to convert the and one basket. We're going to get a substitution here from the Lady Tigers as Washington is going to check in. And also number 33, Kaylin Gideon, the 6'3" senior from Pasadena, California. Coach Murray gets the play call in. Holt has the ball up top. She finds Gideon. Gideon kicks it over, nearly stolen. As Williams gets past. Tough layup. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis finds Jones. Jones gets up the court towards the right side. Nice crossover. She gets inside. Finds Cobb on the pass. It's up. It's good. Jamaica Cobb with the right-hand layup. Ball nearly stolen by Harper as it's going to remain with the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Nigeria, dribbling and kicking it out to Jamaica with a nice finish there down low. And that'll be, I want to say that's Nigeria. 4th assist of the game. She's really been making a point in the game with her playmaking.
As the Lady Bulldogs have been going on a run of their own so far. Only allowing 2 points in this quarter so far. Tough shot, no good by Williams. Rebounded by Jones as she's fouled. That foul is going to go on Alexis Holt, the 5'8" junior guard out of Epps, Louisiana. Into the ball game for the Lady Tigers is going to be number 30, Jamia Harrison, 6'3" graduate senior out of Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yeah, and I know Coach Murray can't be too happy with his Lady Tigers right now as they're already in the bonus with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Hopefully our Lady Bulldogs can take advantage of that as they're probably going to lay up on the aggressiveness of the defense and try and avoid getting the players into foul trouble.
Checking in for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be number 11, Janiyah Davis, and number 50, Deasia Thomas. Kind of getting a look here at the future of Lady Bulldogs basketball with those two checking in.
Yeah, two young players that both have nice roles for our team, offensively and defensively, and it'll be good to see how they develop in the near future for our Lady Bulldogs.
Not only huge roles, but very mature as Cobb gets the steal. Here we go for a fast break here for the Lady Bulldogs. Nice pass to Harper. Harper for three. No good. Rebounded by Harrison and the Lady Tigers. They come down the fast break of their own. Shots up and good from Malaysia Yancey. Cobb trying to push the pace. She finds Davis. Davis is going to move the ball towards the left side of the court as she finds Harper. Harper, nice crossover, mid-range shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis with the putback lay-in. Dariana Lewis making her mark here towards the end of the first half. Three-point shot is up from Washington, no good. The Lady Bulldogs weren't able to come up with the rebound there. So it's going to remain here with the Lady Tigers.
It looked like it was a little miscommunication by Ms. Davis and Dariana.
As Washington hands the ball off to Holt. Holt's looking from her screen. She's going to get the screen from Harrison. She finds Harrison on the roll. Layup was no good. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Cobb comes down the court. Nice crossover. Nearly loses it. She does lose the ball. Here comes Holt. Holt finds Williams. Williams, tough layup. No good. But we're going to be called for a blocking foul on Davis. As that'll be Davis' first foul. Into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs is number 32, Miss Alexis Evans, giving the Lady Bulldogs life towards the end of the first quarter. She's going to be looking to add on to this lead to end the first half, as the Lady Bulldogs are leading right now 25-19 with 5:27 remaining here in the second quarter.
Yeah, with Lazaria Sanders, with her being out, a nice opportunity for Miss Alexis Evans to step up, as her minutes is probably going to be up this game, and hopefully she can have a nice impact on this game like she did last home game here at Southern.
Subbing in for the Lady Tigers is Willard and also number 25, Madison Connolly Banks. As Jones gets towards the right side of the court, she finds Harper. Harper kicks it back to Jones on the right wing. She finds Evans. Evans' shot is good in the post. It's Holt. She's looking for Yancey. She gets a screen from Yancey as she gets to the top of the court. 20 seconds remaining here in the shot clock. She gets towards the right side. Doesn't like what she sees. Gets a screen from Yancey. Ball nearly stolen by Davis. Davis showing intensity there on defense. Ball nearly turned over. It is, as Yancey wasn't able to save the ball. Foot on the line. It's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs.
Like I said earlier, Miss Davis, she always makes a nice intensity and trying to make attempts at steal and make it uncomfortable for the guard as in her perimeter defense, and that's why she's been a missing point on our offense, and it's great to have her back.
Davis, nice fake, gets towards inside, shots up, oh, in and out, as she'll be at the line for two.
And our Lady Bulldogs, they've been getting inside the paint pretty well so far in this game, with most of our points coming from inside or from the free throw line. So I know Coach Richards could be pretty happy with that. That's pretty much a key point of our scoring for our Lady Bulldogs.
Yes, Davis will be at the line for two. It's worth mentioning that Davis has been a very key point into the Lady Bulldogs free throw percentage, as she's been shooting 76% herself.
Yeah, she's one of our better free throw shooters. She doesn't get to the line as much as some of our other players, but when she does get there, it's pretty much money.
Into the game for the Lady Bulldogs is Cobb, as she's going to check in for Harper. So we're going to get a foul here on Thomas. That'll be Thomas' third, team's third. Checking in for Thomas will be number 34, Ariana Poe. So Willard has the ball. Ball nearly stolen by Jones. It's going to remain here with the Lady Tigers. Willard kicks to Coleman, who hands the ball off to her. Ball nearly mishandled there by Holt as she gets the ball down low to Connolly Banks. Coleman, nice move, 3 seconds on the shot clock. And the Lady Tigers aren't going to get a shot off here as the Lady Bulldogs shut them down here on defense. It's going to go to the Lady Bulldogs as the Lady Bulldogs lead 29-20 with 3:53 remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, nice effort and execution by our Lady Bulldogs on that defensive possession, not letting them get any easy cuts to the basket, playing nice off the pick and roll and forcing a 24-second shot clock violation.
Rough call there, as we're going to get a over-the-back foul on Evans. Kind of a weird situation there, as the ball was tipped in the air and Evans just had to turn around and kind of just grab the ball there. She's going to be called for an offensive foul. Into the game for Evans will be number 21, Dariana Lewis.
Yeah, that was a bang call there, but I know Coach Richards will be happy with her effort there trying to control the glass.
As Holt has the ball, she kicks it up top to Yancey. Yancey finds Holt. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nice help defense there from Lewis. Tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Yancey. Yancey shot, no good. Rebounded by Cobb. Cobb is going to be fouled as she came up with the defensive rebound. Huge possession there from the Lady Bulldogs as Cobb will be at the line for 2 now.
And that's what I said earlier with the positives of getting your, a team in the bonus earlier when they try and get aggressive and get little calls like that. You get 2 shots at the free throw line and a chance to extend the lead.
Checking in for the Lady Tigers will be number 11, Ariel Williams, the 5'9" junior guard out of Memphis, Tennessee. As Cobb, somewhat pedestrian to the free throw line, is able to convert her first. She pushes the Lady Bulldogs lead to double digits as they lead by 10 now, 30-20 with less than 3 minutes, 3:30 remaining here in the first half. As Paramore has the ball, she kicks it up top to Yancey. Yancey turns the ball over. Nice defense there by Cobb. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Jones layup, no good. Rebounded by Lewis. It's up and missed, but she's going to be at the line for 2.
Yeah, Darian has been doing a great job this game of following the ball and getting offensive rebounds. Been leading to free throw opportunities and easy putback layups for her. It was a great point. Was really helped us get this 10-point lead that we have so far in this game.
As Lewis, the homeowner of the free throw line here at TM Elmore Gymnasium, first shot is no good. Coach Richards and the Lady Bulldogs will be looking to push this lead a little bit more to where it's comfortable as they lead by 10 with less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first half, 30-20. Rebounded by Poe. Poe's not able to come up with the ball as she grabbed the offensive rebound. It's going to go down court with the Lady Tigers of Grambling State University. Williams brings the ball up the court. She finds Yancey. Yancey kicks the ball over to Coleman, who then finds Williams on the left wing. Williams gets up top, doesn't like what she sees, kicks the ball over to Coleman. Coleman, 2 jabs, makes a move towards the right, nearly turned the ball over. As we're going to get a foul called with 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. That foul will go on 34. Ariana Pose, that'll be her first. And now the Lady Bulldogs have gotten into some foul trouble. Into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs will be number 23, Day-Day Harper. At the line for 2 will be the 5'9" junior guard out of Memphis, Tennessee, Ariel Williams. Her first shot is no good. Juwan, what can you speak on about the Lady Bulldogs free throw woes as we're watching Williams attempt her free throw shot?
Yeah, it seems like for both teams it's just been just hard for them to get comfortable into their shooting form, and hopefully after the second half, after calming down, getting the talk from both coaches to their team, hopefully they can just calm down and get down to the basics to shoot better. We're going into the second half.
As Lewis was able to get the putback lay-in. Williams, tough drive, ball stripped, but it's going to remain here with the Lady Tigers. Substitution for the Lady Tigers as Brandy Washington, the 5'11" junior guard out of Monroe, Louisiana, will be checking in for Coleman. As Bigham was able to get an easy lay-in there from the inbounds pass. Coach Richards was not happy with that play.
Yeah, it looked like it was a miscommunication down low by our Lady Bulldogs, and that led to an easy layup.
Harper finds Davis. Davis looks inside for Cobb. Tough shot, no good. As the ball's going to remain here with the Lady Bulldogs, we're going to get a substitution as Ariana Poe is going to check in for Jermika Cobb. Jones to inbound the ball. She's looking. She finds Harper up top. Harper, less than 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Looks inside. Doesn't like what she sees. Brings the ball back out. Makes a move towards the left. She finds Jones. Jones, nice shot fake. Finds Lewis in the post. Lewis finds Harper for three. No good. Rebounded by guess who? Janiyah Davis. And she went up for the putback. Her shot was tipped some there as it's going to remain here with the Lady Bulldogs with 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
Yeah, nice second effort there by Ms. Davis, and that leads us to give us another opportunity to score on this right here.
Lewis in the post. Tried to tightrope the baseline as she stepped out of bounds. Coach Richards was instructing her to just go up with it. Not much she could do there with not a lot of room on the baseline.
Yeah, with her driving baseline, her picking up her dribble right there, put her in a pretty sticky situation.
We have an offensive foul as that's going to be the second on Bigham, moving her feet on the screen. As that'll be Bigham's third. Into the game for her will be number 30, Jemiah Harrison, the 6'3" graduate center out of Clarksville, Tennessee. .20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Harper was looking for Evans. It's turned over. Yancey's coming down the court. She finds Williams. Williams for three. No good. Nice strip by Davis. Nearly saved, but it's going to remain here with the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I know Coach Richards couldn't be happy with that turnover right there on that last possession, but good job of our Lady Bulldogs stopping the fast break.
Williams tried to get the ball into Yancey. It's going to be turned over as the ball went right by Yancey.
Yeah, and our Lady Bulldogs, they've been doing a great job of forcing turnovers so far this game. And they also did a great job of limiting turnovers on the offensive side. And that's all positives into why we're up 10 points right now so far in this game.
With 39.3 remaining in a half, the Lady Bulldogs are going to be looking to add on to their double-digit lead here and try to leave out the first half with a comfortable lead. As Harper will inbound the ball to Jones. The Lady Tigers are going to play a little bit closely here into their man-to-man defense. Jones comes towards the right side of the court, finds Evans from Davis. Shots up, it's good. Alexis Evans.
Nice post work there by Miss Evans with a nice little baby hook over the shoulder, extend the lead to 12 points.
10 seconds remaining here as the Lady Tigers will be looking to hold on for the last possession. Tough three there from Washington. Up, no good. Rebounded by Jones as she's going to dribble this one out. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to go into the half with a 12-point lead here at TM Elmore Gymnasium, 34-22. Jawan, what did you see at the first half here?
Well, I seen a little more intensity in our defense with, after giving up 14 points in the first quarter, we only gave up 8, and we limited a lot of the offensive rebounds that were given up in the first quarter, and also have gotten a lot of offensive rebounds of our own, which has led to a lot of second chance points and a lot of free throw opportunities for Dariana Lewis down low. Then offensively, we've been just doing a great job of getting into the paint, where that's pretty much the key point of our offense. We've been doing a good job of getting easy layups under the goal, and then even when we can't get a layup, we've been drawing fouls. And even though we're not shooting the best from free throw, the free throws we have made a big point until we're up 12 points right now in the second half, going into the second half.
Absolutely, as we've had a collective free throw shooting here from the Lady Bulldogs, as not only has Jones been to the free throw line, but Davis as well as our free throw homeowner here, Dariana Lewis, been getting to the free throw line a lot.
And yeah, and when we're doing a good job of getting inside the paint and getting free throws and like this, we're not, a pretty decent free throw shooting team. So when we're getting to the free throw line, that pretty much leads to wins for our Lady Bulldogs. And I know Coach Richards can be pretty happy with how her team's been playing so far in this game.
Absolutely. As the Lady Bulldogs ended the half with a 12-point lead, 34-22. We'll be right back at you to come back to start the second half of this ball game. Absolutely. As Holt comes off the right side, tough drive. It's up. It's good. Alexis Holt, the 5'8" junior guard out of Epps, Louisiana. Jones finds Cobb. Cobb finds Dark inside. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Coleman. Here come the Lady Tigers as Holt gets the ball, makes her way towards the middle of the floor as she finds Paramore. Paramore looks to drive. Nice spin. Tough shot. It's up. No good. As Dark tried to come up with it, the ball went out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Lady Tigers. As Harrison finds Coleman. Coleman swung it over to the wing to get it back to Harrison for an inside cut. It was broken up by the Lady Bulldogs. Coleman has the ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. She finds Holt. Holt gets a screen from Coleman as Coleman's looking to come back around. As Holt met with a screen by Harrison as well. Coleman has the ball. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Not aware of the time. We're going to get a shot clock violation on the Lady Tigers. Great defense there by the Lady Bulldogs.
And yeah, that's the second shot clock violation we forced in this game. And I know Coach Richards could be pretty happy with how Lady Bulldogs been playing defensively so far in this game.
As Cobb finds Dariana Lewis inside. Great feed there. 36-24 with 8:10 remaining here in the third quarter. As the Lady Bulldogs are maintaining their 12-point lead. Holt finds Coleman, nearly stolen. Shots airballed by Coleman. Cobb is going to be met by Paramore as she finds Jones. Jones attempts a three. It's good. Nigeria Jones for three deep at Nelmore Gymnasium.
And yeah, that's why we need to score inside how we've been to open up jump shots for our shooters such as Nigeria John and Day Harper.
As the intensities rose here. Tough shot from Coleman. As Poe's able to get a part of it. Paramore is able to save it. 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock. She attempts a three. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Here come the Lady Bulldogs as Cobb is going to push the ball up the court. Nice hesitation there. Floaters up. It's good. Jamaica Cobb with the right hand finish.
Yeah, and a nice little run to start the second half for our Lady Bulldogs, stretching the lead out to a 17-point game.
As Coleman has the ball. She finds Holt. Holt with the crossover. Tough finish. She's fouled by Jones. Jones thought she had all ball there on the strip. Juwan, you couldn't preach as great of a defense there, as that was pretty much virtually textbook by Jones, as she had her hands straight up and then went down for the strip as Holt was going up.
Yeah, it was nice defense. And even though she got a foul call, I know Coach Rich can be pretty happy with the intensity and aggressiveness to try and force a turnover.
As Holt's able to knock down her first. The 5'8" junior guard misses the second, but the Lady Tigers are able to come up with it, but not able to gain any points out of that possession as Coleman traveled on the play. Jones is going to get the ball up to Harper. Harper looked towards the post, didn't like what she saw, finds Dart. Dart gets the ball over to Jones. Jones finds Thomas. Thomas gets it inside to Harper, but she's fouled on the catch. Jones to inbound the ball. She finds Lewis. Lewis gets in the post type shot. It's good. Dariana Lewis with the tough lay-in. Couldn't believe it went in.
Tough shot right there. And that's why she's our leading scorer. She can hit tough shots like that around the rim. Pretty tough to stop.
It's Parmore looking to get around the screen, not able to. She drives as the ball was stripped. It's going to stay here with the Lady Tigers. As Lewis thought that Lady Bulldogs, I came away with the ball on that possession. Checking into the ball game. It's going to be Jamaica Cobb. She would knock down that too. Here comes Cobb. Cobb is going to command the offense. She gets a screen from Lewis. Tough as she drives towards the left. Nice fake there from Harper. Harper gets around both screens of Lewis and Davis. Tough floater. It's up. No good. As Harper will be at the line for two.
Yeah, once again, another free throw opportunity for our Lady Bulldogs. That's really been one of the key points of this game, getting to the free throw line.
As I mentioned, at the line for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be their flamethrower herself, Miss Deshauna Day Harper, a 71% free throw shooter, arguably the best shooter on the team.
Yeah, like you said, arguably one of the best shooters on our team. And then when she's going for three-point shooters, when she's going from the three-point line shooting for our team, it's pretty tough to stop us.
Absolutely, as she's shot nearly 30% on the three-point line this season. Williams has the ball. She finds Coleman. Coleman's mid-range shot, no good. Rebounded by Cobb. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. Cobb is pushing the ball. She finds Harper. Harper takes a dribble in. Tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Coleman. Nice behind the back as she's going ready to push the ball up the court. Gets towards her right side. She finds Williams. Williams floater, tough, it's good. As the pace is being pushed here. Cobb is going to bring the ball towards the right side of the court. Harper's going to sit a back screen for Lewis. Harper, nice fake. Nice screen from Thomas. Tough floater, it's up, no good. But Harper's going to be at the line for two. At the line for two is the Human Torch. Number 23, Day Harper, as she misses her first free throw of the game. Shots up, it's good. 47-29 here at TM Elmore Gymnasium. Excuse me, 46-29. As Bigham is able to find Holt. Holt, nice crossover. 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. She's fouled on the left-hand finish. That foul is going to be on Ariana Poe. That'll be her second, team second of this quarter. Holt. This will be her second attempt here at the free throw line. It's worth mentioning that she went 50% in the first half. Holt, the 5'8" junior guard out of Epps, Louisiana, knocks down both free throws there as the Lady Bulldogs lead by 15. a little less than 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Evans is fouled on the post play there. As she checked in for Lewis.
Yeah, Alexis Evans, her role has stepped up in these last couple games for the Lady Bulldogs, especially with the injury to Lazaria Sanders. And she really stepped up, playing well offensively and defensively for us.
As Evans able to get the ball, she picked up her dribble. She finds Cobb as they get the ball back to Evans. Evans nearly double team. She finds Harper. Harper not able to get it inside to her. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nearly loses the ball. Evans not able to come up with the ball. Here comes Holt and the Lady Tigers. Holt finds Yancey, who then finds Willard. Washington. As Washington was fouled there on the right-hand drive to the basket. Into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs will be number 5, Nigeria Jones, who's been leading this Lady Bulldog team pretty well so far into this game as she got them going with a pair of lay-ins and also a pair of assists.
Yeah, and then she's also came up with a couple steals on the defensive end. She's really been finding a way to leave her stamp on this game, as she has 7 assists so far in this game. Been playing a pretty good role in this lead that the team has now.
Nice lay-in there from Ariana Poe as she was able to slice her way into the paint and get a nice left-hand lay-in. Yancey has the ball. And it makes a nice between the legs as Davis was hounding her on defense. Holt has the ball. She hit the last three-point basket for the Lady Tigers. Nice pass there from Holt as that basket was good from Harrison.
Yeah, it looked like she drew a little extra attention on that screen on our Lady Bulldogs, and that led to an easy roll to the basket and the layup.
As Coach Richards was not happy about that play, the Lady Bulldogs are holding on to a 12-point lead here with 3:05 remaining in the third quarter. With 3:05 remaining here in the third quarter, the Lady Bulldogs lead by 12 points, 48-36. Juwan, what have you thought about the third quarter so far for the Lady Bulldogs?
Well, we started off pretty hot offensively and defensively. We cooled down just a little bit, but we're still playing good basketball. We've gave up a couple more inside baskets late into this third quarter. We just need to tighten up on the inside paint and force them into more jump shots like we were early in the third. And then offensively, we slowed down with our scoring a little bit, but we're still continuing to get to the free throw line, which is always a positive. We just need to get a couple more baskets inside and try and open up for more shooting for our guards.
Absolutely. As the Lady Bulldogs lead 48-36 right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium. Don't touch that dial just yet. After the game, we will get insight from Coach Richards, and also the men will tip off right here right after the game. As the horn sounds, the Lady Bulldogs will inbound the ball as Cobb is going to get the ball over to Jones. Jones is going to be met by Washington. As Lewis is able to get a screen to free up Jones. Jones takes a mid-range jump shot. It's no good. Almost rebounded. It's came up with by Janiyah Davis as they fight for the ball. We're going to get a foul on the floor as Davis was able to come up with the loose ball. We're going to get a foul on Washington.
Yeah, and that right there is the example of what hustling and not giving up on the play can give you. Janiyah did a nice job of hustling, going for the loose ball, and then that led to a foul. And now she has 2 shots at the free throw line.
As Davis will be at the line for 2 now. Worth noting that she went 2 for 2, 100% there from the line in the first half. Into the ball game for the Lady Tigers is number 11, Ariel Williams. Washington has the ball. She kicks the ball over to Bigham. Bigham finds Williams. Holt has the ball. She gets the ball inside to Harrison. Harrison loses the ball. She dribbles it right out of bounds as the Lady Bulldogs will come up with the possession.
Yeah, and that right there is the Our Lady Bulldogs. 11 turnovers they forced so far this game. They really been doing a good job putting the emphasis on forcing turnovers for the Lady Tigers and making it tough for them.
Cobb is able to come up with the ball. She comes baseline. She's looking for Lewis. Lewis will be fouled by Bigham. She's going to be at the line for 2 now.
Yeah, this right here is our 26 and 27 shot from the free throw line. We've really been doing a good job of getting to the free throw line, then also limiting it for our opposing team.
It's Lewis, the homeowner of the free throw line, looking to convert both here, and she does. 51-36 with 2:12 remaining here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and that right there put Dariana at 5 for 9 from the free throw line, shooting a nice percentage so far.
Holt has the ball. She makes a nice crossover. She's met by 3 Lady Bulldog defenders. Tough play there from Harrison as she gets the right-hand layup to go in. Here comes Jones. Nice pass to Lewis. It's up. It's good. Dariana Lewis with the lay-in.
Yeah, and it was once again opened up by Nigeria Jones, who now has her 8th assist of the game. She's really been doing a good job of leading the offense and finding open teammates.
This ball nearly came up with by the Lady Bulldogs. Holt has the ball. Tough right-hand finish. It's good. Nice play there from Washington. Guard is met with the screen from Poe. She kicks the ball over to the corner there to Jamaica Cobb. Cobb finds Jones. Jones thought about a 3. Nice jab step. She's met with a screen from Poe. That ball's inside to Lewis. Lewis, tough finish, no good, but she's fouled. Once again, Lewis will be at the line. She's going to be looking to knock down both free throws as she did not too long ago.
And this right here will be Dariana's 10th and 11th attempt from the free throw line. She's really been doing a good job of getting there.
Into the ball game for the Lady Tigers will be number 1, Jasmine Forte. It'll be a 30-second timeout for the Lady Tigers. Also checking in for the Lady Tigers will be number 23, Mylasia Yancey. As this quarter is going to come to an end, the Lady Bulldogs are leading right now by 13 points, 53-40. Juwan, the Lady Bulldogs want to close out this lead with a huge run. What do they need to do?
Just continue what they have been doing so far. Earlier in the game, they've opened up the inside game a little more for the Lady Tigers so far in this third quarter. To close it out, they've really been getting a lot of inside shots. So hopefully we can tighten that up and try and force more jumpers like we did earlier in the game. And now offensively, just continue to do what we're doing, feeding the ball down low and inside, and drawing the free throws that we are now, and also trying to open up a couple more jump shots for our guards outside.
Absolutely, as Lewis will be looking to add to the lead here, trying to push it to 15 points. She nails her first. Lewis, the free throw attempt leader in the SWAC. Also free throw make leader in the SWAC. Checking game for Lewis will be number 50, Deasia Thomas. Lady Bulldogs have moved to a 2-3 zone. Dark, great defense there. We're going to call for a blocking foul, excuse me. As Washington was driving to the right. As that'll be Dark's third, team's fourth for this quarter. Not yet in the bonus. As Holt has the ball, she's going to be met by Dark as the Lady Bulldogs have transitioned to a man-to-man defense. 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. She's going to get a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Nigeria Jones. Excuse me. It's going to be on number 34, Ariana Poe. That'll be the team's fifth. At the line for two will be Jemiah Harrison, a 6'3" graduate center out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Her first shot's no good. Second shot is up and good. And for the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs, it's number 21, Dariana Lewis, checking in for Ariana Poe. Dark is met by a screen from Thomas. She hands the ball off to Cobb. Cobb looking for the post, can't find it, finds Lewis. Lewis looking to make a crossover, loses the ball. 18 seconds remaining here at the end of the third quarter as Washington's able to kick the ball to Holt. Holt looking for a screen from Harrison. She gets it. She's met by Lewis. Tough layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Holt. Tough shot. No good. Rebounded by Cobb with one hand. As we're going to end the third quarter with a 14-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs as they lead 55-41 here at TM Elmore Gymnasium. Jawan, what did you think about that third quarter there?
Well, we finished it out pretty well. The lead had lessened up than what it was early in the third, but we still tightened up on the defensive end and been forcing tough shots. We've also been out-rebounded the Lady Tigers so far in this game with 29 rebounds for us and 15 for them. So I know that's a positive going to this fourth quarter for our Lady Bulldogs. We just need to continue to control the glass, continue to get to the free throw line, and try our best to limit any open cuts to the lane and any slashes to the lane for our Lady Tigers. I think we'll finish this game out pretty well.
Absolutely, as the Lady Bulldogs are going to be looking to leave this game, but not only a win, but some learning lessons as well as they look to host their first game in the SWAC conference play right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium.
Yeah, these next two games are pretty big games for our Bulldogs. If we can finish this game out with a W, we'll be going Saturday into one of the bigger games for the season for our Lady Bulldogs. That game will pretty much be up for the third place spot in the SWAC. So hopefully we can finish this game out and go into Saturday against the number one team in the SWAC, Jackson State, with a positive run as we've been losing our last two games on our previous road stretch.
As Jones gets the last down play here. Dark is able to get around. She was looking for Lewis to set a screen. She does get the screen. She finds Jones. Jones hitting the chest right at the pass. Finds Lewis. Lewis, nice spin. She's blocked. Holt gets the ball over to Parmore. Parmore finds Williams. Williams gets the ball back over to Holt. Finds Parmore. Parmore finds Holt on the left wing. She finds Yancey up top, who then swings it back to Holt. Holt finds Parmore. Parmore to Harrison. It's up. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Thomas gets the ball up to Dark. Dark, nice hesitation, finds Lewis. Lewis mid-range shot, it's good. Dariana Lewis from Tierra Dark. Dark thought about driving, then took the mid-range shot.
Yeah, that was a good job with Miss Dark right there, drawing the attention inside and kicking out to a nice shot from Miss Lewis.
Great defense there by the Lady Bulldogs, but didn't come up with the offensive rebound as Yancey was able to come and put the ball back up. Cobb has the ball on the left wing. She moves the ball towards the right as she finds Dark. Dark is looking for Thomas on the free throw line. This ball was nearly stolen. It's going to remain here with the Lady Bulldogs. Into the ball game for Thomas is going to be number 34, Ariana Poe. Also checking in, it's going to be Alexis Evans. Poe gets the ball. She looks out to Cobb. Cobb is only going to have 8 seconds to work with here in the shot clock. Nearly lose the ball. Ball is going to go down court with the Lady Tigers. As Cobb was stripped there. Into the ball game for Cobb is going to be number 23, the flamethrower herself, Day-Day Harper. As Willard brings the ball up, she finds Yancey. Yancey over to Williams. Williams looks inside for Parmore. Parmore sitting tightly on the baseline as we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Murray and the staff as they try to get Parmore out of hot water there as she was on the baseline. Not able to find a teammate. Timeout here as Lady Bulldogs lead by 14, 57-43 with 7:55 remaining here in the ball game. Juwan, what do the Lady Bulldogs need to do to put themselves far ahead in the game and to put this game away?
Just continue to play the same way they've been playing so far in this fourth quarter. Defensively, they've really been holding the Lady Tigers up. They really been finding trouble and trying to see how they can exploit our defense and try and get an open shot. We've only given up 2 points so far in this fourth quarter, so I know Coach Richards can be proud of that. And then offensively, just like I said, continue doing what we're doing. We've been doing a great job so far this game. We're getting inside the paint. We also been controlling the boards. We've been getting to the free throw line. So if we could just continue to control the boards, control the paint, and not let the Lady Tigers get on any types of runs, we'll be able to close this game out.
Absolutely. With 7:55 remaining here, the Lady Bulldogs lead 57-43. As the horn sounds, the Lady Bulldogs don't make any substitutions as Jones, Harper, and Dark are going to be joined by Evans and Poe to have their 5. Harrison has the ball. She kicks it over to Willard. Willard gets a screen from Williams. Thought she could swing it back to Williams. Ball is stolen by Jones. Nigeria Jones. Tough layup. It's good. Nigeria Jones with the solo right-hand lay-in.
Yeah, that's nice vision right there by her, seeing the pass coming and jumping the pass and getting a nice fast break layup right there.
Willard finds Williams. Williams up top. She kicks the ball over to Harrison. Harrison finds Parmore. Parmore thought about a jump shot.
Ooh.
Nothing there. Nearly a travel. She finds Harrison. Harrison kicks the ball over to Williams. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Nothing there. As Evans and Jones came up with the rebound. Here come the Lady Bulldogs. 5-on-4 as Jones brings the ball back out. She finds Evans on the post. Nothing there. As Poe's able to come up with the ball. Jones, nice screen there from Poe. As the ball went off of Jones's foot. Foul's going to be on number 24, Tierra Dark. That'll be Dark's 4th personal foul. Into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs is going to be Jermika Cobb and Janiah Davis subbing in for Dark and Jones. Also subbing in is going to be number 21. Miss Dariana Lewis checking in for Alexis Evans. Oh, Lady Bulldogs only have 4 players on the floor here. Excuse me, they have 5 as they thought they only had 4 players on the floor. Only to realize that they have 5. Great steal there from the Lady Bulldogs. Here comes Cobb. Cobb, nice hesitation. She gets her way over. Left hand layup is, right hand layup is good.
Yeah, nice coast-to-coast performance right there,
Cobb.
Yeah, nice job.
Parmore has the ball up top. We're going to get away from the ball. Foul here as foul's going to be called on Davis. That'll be her second. Team's second of this quarter. Into the ball game for the Lady Tigers is going to be Bigham. Coleman has the ball. She hands the ball off to Holt. Holt finds Parmore. Her jump shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Lewis and the Lady Bulldogs. Here comes Cobb. Cobb is bringing the ball down the court. She finds Davis. Davis looks inside for Poe. Poe takes a dribble. Tough shot, no good, but she's fouled. She'll be at the line for 2. As that'll be on Holt. That'll be Holt's 3rd personal foul. Team's first, excuse me. That free throw's no good. And Poe. Poe, a 62% free throw shooter, as she only has missed now 8 free throws this season. Holt, tough drive. She kicks out to Yancey. Yancey's jump shot no good. Rebounded. Here comes Harper. Harper's going to push the ball up the court. She gets towards the middle. Nice crossover. As she's going to be fouled. Yes, that'll be on Paramore. That'll be her first personal foul. Into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. It's going to be number 50, Deasia Thomas. Nice find as Davis is open for a right-hand lay-in. Holt, tough drive. She spins. Nothing there, no good. Rebounded by Bigham as it's good. Katora Bigham there with the putback lay-in. As the Lady Tigers are looking to add some pressure here on defense. This Cobb is screened by Lewis. Cobb is going to hand the ball off to Harper. Harper. Tough look, nothing there. She kicks over to Davis. Davis has 5 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Nice pass to Thomas. It's good. Deasia Thomas with a nice lay-in from Davis.
Yeah, that was a nice pocket pass. Reading the defense, seeing that Miss Thomas defender came over, and a nice find right there.
Oh, scary play there as Cobb fell on top of Holt. Holt caught herself a bird there. Into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. Going to be number 32, Alexis Evans. Also number 5, Nigeria Jones. As Jones has herself a big game today, as she's had over half a dozen of assists.
Yeah, she has a nice double-double performance on her hands. She's really put her mark on this game with also a couple steals to her name. She's really found her own in this game. And the key point in this game so far for the Lady Bulldogs is they hopefully close this game out with a W.
As Holt knocks down both free throws here. Lady Bulldogs lead by 18, 65-47. They're met with the press here from the Lady Tigers. Thomas takes a couple dribbles. She finds Davis. Davis turns around. She beats the press. She finds Harper. Harper, nice up fake, kicks it over to Thomas. Thomas gets it to Jones. Jones with the nice up fake, gets the ball inside to Alexis Evans. It's good. Alexis Evans with the wide open lay-in from Nigeria Jones. Paramore's free mid-range jump shot, no good. Here comes Harper. Harper, nice hesitation. It's up, it's good. Day Harper with the nice hesitation crossover and left hand lay-in.
Yeah, that was a nice display of moves right there by Day on the fast break, moving her way through the defense and nice finish.
She was a one-woman fast break there. Coleman has the ball. Met by 3 Lady Bulldogs. She gets the ball out. No good there from Washington. Harper nearly lost the ball there. She was able to come up with it and get the ball across half court. And it's the Lady Bulldogs lead by 21 with a little over 3 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Jones, nice handoff to Davis. Davis for 3. No good. Nearly rebounded by Thomas. She's almost able to come up with it, not able to, as her and Harper went crashing into the bench as Thomas is still down. Not a good sign there. She's a little gimpy. Into the ball game for her is going to be number 34, Ariana Poe. Thomas is a little gimpy there. She's working with the athletic training staff here. Holt is going to inbound and kick the ball off to Paramore. Paramore finds Yancey. Yancey kicks it off to Washington. Washington finds Harrison. Yancey thought about a mid-range shot, not there. She finds Harrison. Harrison finds Paramore. Tried to kick the ball off to Washington in the corner. She wasn't able to get the ball there. As the Lady Bulldogs are going to take over the possession.
Yeah, another turnover right there forced by the Lady Bulldogs. They've really been doing a good job of forcing them, not only just forcing them, but scoring off them so far in this game.
Evans gets the ball in the post. Tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Yancey. Yancey is going to bring the ball up the court. She kicks it over to Washington. Nice bounce pass from Washington over to Harrison. 69-49 with a little over 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. As Harper's going to bring the ball up, but not much pressure. She gets the ball to Evans. Evans fouled by Washington as Washington tried to intercept the ball. That'll be Washington's second. Subbing again is going to be Tierra Dark. Also checking again for the Lady Bulldogs is number 50, Deasia Thomas. Yeah, Evans gets the ball into the corner to Dark as Dark's looking for the post. Evans double team. She's almost able to come up with the ball, but she's going to foul Holt. As Holt read the play, went to intercept the ball there from Evans. At the line for 2 is Holt. Holt's been to the line a numerous amount of times here in this ball game. First shot's up, no good. It's worth noting that the Lady Bulldogs will finish out their final game of the regular season right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium on March the 7th as they take on Jackson State University at 4 p.m. Nice pass from Davis. She gets the ball inside. Nice up fake from Evans. She's fouled on the layup, looking for an and one. As Evans will be at the line for 2. As that foul was on number 30. Shamaya Harrison, a 6'3" graduate center from Clarksville, Tennessee. Evans has been a great contributor to this team so far. Not only this game, but this season as well. As she's gave the Lady Bulldogs key minutes, not only to finish the quarter, but to give post players like Lewis and Saunders, when she's playing, a break.
Yeah, a nice steal right there by Day Day Rashidi. Nice fast break booker. But yeah, Alexi, she does a good job of not only with scoring down low, but also holding on the defensive end. She's a nice rim protector for us, and her presence is definitely felt down at the bottom, especially when they're in that 2-3 zone. She does a good job of controlling the paint on the bench unit.
Harper had a nice defensive play there that turned into quick offense. She's going to come down the court again, weaving through the defense. She brings the ball back out as she finds Thomas inside. Thomas takes the dribble, finds Harper on the corner. Harper's going to bring the ball back out as Coach Richards is going to give her some direction here how she wants this offense ran. Tough mid-range shot. She's fouled. Harper's going to be at the line for 2. We know Harper to be the flamethrower that she is at the three-point line. Once she's hot, it's hard to get that notch turned back off. She's also great at putting the ball on the floor, unlike some shooters in the conference.
Yeah, she's not only just a good shooter for us, but she's also a good scorer off the dribble. She does a good job of creating a shot. She can score at all levels, getting layups, and then also has a nice little mid-range jumper. So she's a really good key point of our offense, and when she's scoring, it opens up a lot of other opportunities for the other players on our team.
Absolutely, as Holt was fouled there on the drive. Coach Richards thought she had a travel there. At the line for 2 is Holt. Harper has the ball, and she's going to be looking to take some time off the clock here as the Lady Bulldogs lead by 20 points, 72-52, to close out this ball game. As it's been a pretty impressive performance by the Lady Bulldogs, as once they turned up a notch, they did not turn it back down. As Evans is blocked. She goes back up. Should have been a foul call, but the ref is going to let this one play out. As Washington three ball is no good. The Lady Bulldogs go on to win the game 72-52 as they were impressive from start to finish. As Dariana Lewis, Nigeria Jones were able to come up big here as a tandem and lead their team to a huge victory. Juwan, what did you think about the game?
Yeah, we had 2 big games out of 2 of our key players for our team in Nigeria Jones and Dariana Lewis, with both having double-doubles of their own. And then as a team standpoint, we really controlled every aspect of the game. We controlled the glass, leading rebounds. We forced more turnovers. We shot a better percentage. We had more free throw line opportunities. So I feel like this game was just a pretty dominating game and a positive game to go into this big game Saturday for our Lady Bulldogs.
Absolutely. As the Lady Bulldogs came up huge in the assist column, leading 17-8. Also coming up huge with forcing 15 turnovers in this game.
Yeah, defense really was a big point in this game. They had a couple stretches in the game where it was tough for the Lady Tigers to get a basket. It was a pretty good game for our Lady Bulldogs.
Absolutely. We're being joined here by Coach Richards. Coach, great game today. As we expected, big performance out of your key contributors, but not only your key contributors, but from the bench as well, as you all came up with 21 points off the bench today. Coach, what were you most impressed with the team today?
seemed to get it done. We got the ball inside, which that was a point of emphasis that we talked about in practice. We have the post players, and they've been working extremely hard, and Coach Morgan does a great job with them. And I put emphasis to my guards to get the ball inside, and we did that.
Absolutely. As you guys were without a key starter today, Lazaria Saunders, it was huge that your post players came up big as a collective whole today. What did you think about them?
I was excited, and Alexis Evans gave us some big minutes, and Ariana Poe gave us some big minutes, came in defensively and did a great job on one of their key players, and I was extremely proud of her. And, our freshmen having to fill some big shoes, but like I told them, when this is March, I want us to be playing our best basketball in March. And, again, it wasn't pretty, but we found a way to get it done. I thought we played team ball. We need to do a little bit better at the free throw line, but we found a way to get it done.
Absolutely. As you all forced 15 turnovers, Coach, was defense a huge point of emphasis today for your team?
Absolutely. One of our goals was 35 deflections, and I hope we achieved that goal. It is always important that our team play defense, because the offense may not be on, but it's always important that we get after it on the defensive end, because that's what you can control, your effort.
Absolutely, Coach. You all have one more home game right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium on the 7th. What is your expectations for that game, and how important is it to be having a home game right here at Elmore Gymnasium?
Oh, it's huge. This game was huge for us tonight. I told them we got to protect our home court. We're not traveling, so that's very important. And it's going to be a big game for me. We are, we have our senior, Jamaica Cobb. She played 4 years here. It's going to be an emotional game. I hope we leave it all on the floor for her. And I'm excited about that. We got a very good Jackson State regular season champs coming in on Saturday, so I'm excited for that.
Absolutely. Coach, as you mentioned, your lone senior, Jamaica Cobb, has contributed all 4 years, an excellent senior. It's going to be an emotional one for not only her, but you as well.
Yes.
What do you expect her to do as well?
I expect for her to leave it all on the floor, which I know she's going to do in front of her family and, all the A&M fans and the support and that we get. I'm excited for her. She's one of the young ladies that stayed and played all 4 years, so it's very important for me, and it shows, the commitment and dedication. And I've seen her grow from freshman of the year to become an outstanding rebounder, team player, outstanding defender. And she does all the little things for this team. She passes the ball well, and, she like leading the team in assists too. So, it's just, she does a lot for this team, and she's going to be truly missed. And I just want to try to win a championship for her and just take one game at a time. And hopefully we come out against Jackson State and, leave it out on the court.
Absolutely. Coach, thanks again for joining us. Congratulations on the big victory. We'll be looking to see you guys win again right here at TM Elmore Gymnasium on the 7th. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Bye.
That was Coach Richards on the big win, and not only on the big win, but expectations going forward right here on the 7th as we face off against Jackson State University. Don't touch that dial just yet, as we're going to get Jawan on the dial. Jawan, what did you think about what Coach Richards said, and what's your expectations for the game against Jackson State on the 7th?
Yeah, everything she said was pretty much along the line. It was a great team game. A lot of players stepped up, especially with a key player in our team, and Lazaria Sanders being hurt. I feel like as a team, we all stepped up, especially with the post players with minutes from Alexa Evans and Deasia Thomas. Then also a couple of big games from our 2 key players in Nigeria Jones and Dariana Lewis. So I feel like we had a good win, a dominating win that we should have. And going into this game against Jackson State, we needed something like this to help get our hopes up and everything, so we can get a good dub to finish out the year and hopefully have a game here in Elmore for the SWAC tournament.
Absolutely, as we'll be right here on the 7th at TM Elmore Gymnasium, as the Lady Bulldogs will be looking to close out the regular season right here against Jackson State University. As I'm joined by Jawan Davis, I'm Chauncey D. Sanders. Thank you all for tuning in right here on Alabama A&M YouTube channel live stream. Don't touch that dial just yet, as the men will take on the Tigers of Grambling State University right here as well. Thank you.